Right, evening everybody, and evening in particular to Jason B. Standing, because this video is just for you, my good friend. He is, for some unknown reason, very interested in weird crisps and weird crisp flavours. And I recently bought a packet of crisps that I sent him a picture of, going, what do you think of these poncy things? And he was very interested to see what my thoughts were. So I thought I'll do a special one-off, not a dram a day, but a crisp a day, but just for one day, review just for him. But if you think this is interesting, then please let me know. I'm not planning on making an offshoot series of videos on crisps, but I just thought it'd be more interesting than going, hey Jason, they taste all right. So it is these ones, Kettle Chips, a limited edition flavour by the sounds of it, baked camembert and oat smoked garlic. So in the vein of my Dram a Day videos, I'll give you a little bit of background because I actually found out something relatively interesting. Kettle Chips were founded by a guy called Cameron Healy in 1978. And in Salem, Oregon, which is here. But in 1988, he was on a motorcycle tour with his son of the UK and drove through Norwich. And as a result of this motorcycle trip, decided that that was where he was going to base his UK branch of Kettle Chips. So Norwich is where the UK and European base of Kettle Chips is. There you go. It's now owned by a Californian company called Diamond Diamond Foods, who I think there's Diamond Peanuts in America, or Blue Diamond Peanuts, maybe it's a different company. They're based in California. So Kettle Chips, they pride themselves on being all natural. They're batch cooked to maintain crispness, and they use safflower, sunflower and canola oil or canola oil in their cooking process. So, new bag, not open. So we'll do things slightly differently. We shall nose it first. So, new bag is open. Now, I love camembert. I love the stuff. In the oven, nice and runny, dip bread in it, sprigs of rosemary in, absolutely love the stuff. I like garlic, I like garlic as well, particularly roasted garlic when it goes super soft, and you can almost you get a whole bulb of garlic in the oven and then you scoop it out with a knife and you can spread it on toast, it's that soft. And there is the element of both. There is camembert in there, not particularly strong. There is a little bit of garlic, but whether it's the preservatives or not, there's just an underlying slightly acerbic kind of, you don't really want to take too much of a sniff of this because there is like a slightly sickly artificial feel, and it might not be artificial because they pride themselves on being all natural, but it's a little bit overpowering. It's almost like it's concentrated camembert flavour. Now, camembert is pretty pungent, and too much, you can have too much of a good thing, and it's a little bit overpowering. Now, that's the size of the bag. As you know, I've opened it and I've not taken any crisps out, and hopefully you'll be able to see, if you get enough light, how much air is in it, but that's preservatives. So, colour, looks like a crisp. There is sort of brown freckles on it, which I don't know whether that's flavouring or what, but let's go on to the palate. There you go, you get a tune while I'm tasting this. Right, there is a slight creaminess to it, but I'm not sure I call it camembert. And I get no garlic whatsoever. Finish, it does linger. But again, there is a slight creaminess to it, but it's very difficult to say it's camembert. It's almost like, is the creaminess I'm getting the texture of the crisp, or is it the actual flavourings on there? But I'm getting very, very little garlic. And because it's camembert, it's not an obvious cheesiness. It's not like, you get your cheddar crisps, or not cheese and onion, but there are those ones where you get like oak smoked cheddar, and there's a definite cheesiness to it. Whereas this because camembert is such a subtle flavour anyway, it's difficult to put it to a crisp because you're looking for a very subtle flavour on something that might not give you that much flavour anyway. Try another one. It's an okay crisp, but it's pretty bland, to be perfectly honest. It needs more garlic for a start. There is garlic there on that second flavour, but it's so far off in the background, it's untrue. It's like hiding way over there and it doesn't really want to talk to you. So you're looking for camembert and it's difficult to pick up. I got a little burst then at the back of my throat. That wasn't me burping or anything. I got a very, very subtle burst of the rind of camembert, which is always like much more intense. But you've got to search for it. And when you're eating crisps, do you really want to be searching for flavours? There's not even anything that will, I don't think would even complement a dip. You know, so some of the whiskies that I've had, I've talked about, well actually, okay, you're not really necessarily, there's no benefit of drinking it neat, it's not great neat, but as a cocktail it would be all right. Crisps, okay, crisps and dips. Is this going to go with a dip? Well, not really, because anything that you've got on the dip is easily going to mask the flavours in here. I'm going to do one more, because I don't really want you sitting here listening to me crunching away, but I'm going to do one more to try and give it one last chance. Exactly the same. If there's camembert, there's a hint of it. If there's garlic in there, I can't bloody taste it. Whether, I mean, it's oak smoked garlic. I can't get oak smoked, I can't get garlic. The merest hint of it. It's a very ordinary plain crisp. It sounds like it's good. It's poncy crisps that don't really have much to it. They're not ready salted boring, you know, they're not, there is something there. So it's not like there's no flavour at all and it's just like eating ready salted crisps, but it's more of a creaminess onto a plain potato crisp rather than, yes, that's got camembert in it. It's not even an obvious cheesiness, it's more of a creaminess. Now I will probably eat these, but I will probably eat these with dip, and it will be, these will be tools to scoop dip into my mouth and add some crunch to it. But as a packet, now I like Kettle Chips, this is the daft thing, they're mesquite flavour, I'll go through a pack of them easy, but this is a bit of a disappointment. So yes, Jason, baked camembert, oak smoked garlic, definitely a triumph of style over content, but that was interesting and fun. So yeah, if I find any more unusual, wanky, up your arse crisps, then I might carry on and do another one, but we shall see. Right, I'll see you at my next whiskey one. Cheers.